Miss Uriagas is definitely my favorite teacher. She was an English teacher in, I think, my sophomore year. But she also, and I was not a great English person, and I didn't go on to be any great English person, but she was so helpful. And then one of the things that she really brought out actually was leadership.
I loved everything that the school was doing. I love its diversity. I love that you could educate all levels of children. I think there was something to learn from every child can learn from another child, and I think there was a great, easy atmosphere. We have a lot of caring parents at Alamo Heights, which makes us more, you hate to use this word, but more like a village, that we all are going to take care of each other, and we did, and I saw it so many times. I saw where kids struggled and other parents stepped up to take care of them. I know that goes on still today, where a kid that has a problem, there's other families, and that was what the whole atmosphere was at the school. The leadership was fantastic, and the teachers have been so supportive of our kids.
Alamo Heights School District is a winner, so that's where you like to put your money, and so it's very easy to support.
It was summer of 1976, and I parked my car out in the front in a parking space I wasn't supposed to use because I was loading stuff into the building for my classroom. And this young man, dressed in a blue button-down shirt, khaki pants, and Oxfords of some kind, came bounding down the stairs. "Hello, Miss Kowski, I'm Joe Strauss, and I'm going to be in your Algebra 2 class." And I said, "Well, hello, how are you?" And I realized at that point in time, he and I were going to be buds.
She was a combination in the classroom of disciplinarian and advisor and friend. And that's a unusual combination for many teachers. They can do one of those, but not all.
I know that our neighborhood is only as good because of this great school. I mean, it's what drives why we have such a great neighborhood, and it is important for us all to be behind it. No matter if your kids go here, if you went here, or you did go here and your kids go here, we're all for the mules to make sure it continues its great progress and graduates that it continues to produce.
I always think probably one teacher that made a really big impact was Miss Alexander in 3rd grade. I remember it because she was really the first one to, my parents I think always kind of knew I was probably dyslexic, but she really helped me, I guess let's truly get diagnosed and pinpoint and help me learn to read better.
Well, I was obviously in a wheelchair and a little bit different, but they really believed in me from the moment they saw my potential in the classroom and outside the classroom. And I was pretty shy and an introvert, and they really were some of the people who started helping me realize that I could make a difference. And because I was the first physically challenged child and visual impairment to be mainstreamed in regular classrooms. And so when I walked the stage at graduation, it was a real sense of achievement for me.
I chose Alamo Heights because I wanted my kids to have the same education that I did. When my oldest was born, we actually lived in Houston. And, you know, I had always wanted to move back to San Antonio to raise my kids in Alamo Heights. It was, I really felt like just top tier education, and the friends that I had, I still keep in touch with. And I wanted my kids to grow up with the children of my friends.
I always say, so 20 years ago, Ms. Klump was my teacher, and she loves it and hates it at the same time. You know?
She really liked leading others, and in a good way, in a positive way, and spreading her enthusiasm onto other people. And so I knew when we were matched up as a pair to teach, I was really excited because she is really patient and good with the students, but always finds a way to bring it back to real life. It's fun working with her.
When the opportunity to come home came up, I couldn't say no. I got to talk to Dr. Jones and Miss Ansira. It sounded like it was going to be a great fit. I get to go back and coach with some of the guys that coached me, Coach Bond and Coach Stevens, and I mean that's just a huge thrill to be able to do that. So I had to come back, and I was really, really happy with it.
They do a great job of giving us extra opportunities for us to succeed in what we love and what we have a passion for.
Alamo Heights is amazing in the way that it has top academics, and there's a lot of amazing extracurriculars that people can participate in, and one of those is rocketry. So it's an amazing program. I really have enjoyed it. It's my fourth year doing it. I love it a lot just because the teacher, Mr. Lange, he treats us as professionals. It's an extremely professional environment. It's definitely more of like a boss-employee relationship rather than a teacher-student.
Right now I am the battalion commander of JROTC, meaning I am at the very top of the chain, which I think is great because I think that's a point for females, you know? A teacher that really affected me or has helped me to go through this journey is my first sergeant, Jasper Miller. He definitely pushed me. Coming into high school, I was very shy. I could not talk in front of people whatsoever. So I was the kid in the back of the classroom. I did not want to raise my hand. I would stutter, I would turn red, I would probably have a meltdown if they asked me to speak in front of people. Yet here we are, right?
So Mr. Wheatcraft, my STEM teacher, was just named Texas Teacher of the Year. I love the way he teaches, mostly because he kind of lets us steer the class in whatever direction we feel is necessary. Like if you want to have time to figure out what we're building or what we're doing, or if you want to just speed right through it, that's your choice. And I really like that he gives us a lot of freedom, but also kind of holds us back to not cut off fingers, because that is a possibility.
I'll call Chris for 3:30. I like 3:30, not PE, because they make me run.
I had Ms. Vasquez for 3 years. In 3rd grade, and then in 5th grade she came to our class, which she had taught, and told us that she was going to be going to the junior school and teaching Spanish there. And then in 6th grade I got her, and now I have her again. And quiero que ganes mucho dinero esa noche.
Coach McLean and Coach Bond have been a huge help to me too, but Coach McLean's always been Don kind of really pushing me. He believes in me, and he just know I can do things.
Mrs. Cook, she makes kindergarten fun. Coach Hillman, he lets us play games. He was super nice. He worked hard. Senator Salazar, she's really kind, and she makes school really good.
Meals up, meals up, meals up.